Hello everybody, welcome to Nelly's Kitchen again. Tonight we're making my favorite dish. It's gonna be beef and cheese empanadas. And the ingredients that we have are very simple. It just takes a little time to make the empanadas, but I guarantee you it's worth it. So let's go over the ingredients. We have cheese, salt, pepper, taco seasoning, masa flour, which is corn basically. This is my favorite brand. Vegetable oil, ground beef. I would use a pound. I'm just making extra for other things too. And then here we have some vegetables. We have about 2 medium chopped white potatoes, 3 or 4 cloves of garlic, half of a large onions chopped. We have about 2 or 3 cups of cilantro and 1 whole bell pepper chopped. So the first thing we're going to do is we will cook the ground beef first, and we'll get straight to that. Alright, so here we have a pan. I add about 2 tablespoons of oil. We'll wait for this pan to heat up, and we will add the ground beef. Okay, so the pan looks well heated. We're going to go ahead and add the beef. So let's cook this, stir this and cook this until the beef is done, until it's brown. And we'll fast forward here a little bit. Right, so the beef looks pretty well cooked, and now we're going to add the vegetables to this mixture. Alright, so here's the vegetable. I added everything that I showed in the beginning, and we'll cook this for a little bit until the onion starts to turn clear, and let's mix this a little bit. Okay. And now we're going to add the taco seasoning. I would add about 4 teaspoons of it into this mix and mix it together. So let's add about 4 teaspoons. A little bit of salt, and a little bit of pepper. In this mix you can also add jalapeno peppers in it if you want it to be spicy and add a kick to it, but we have kids, so we don't like spicy stuff, so we're just going to stick to non-spicy empanadas for now. So stir this up and let it cook for a little bit. Like I said, we want to wait, or we want to have this cook till the onion starts turning a little bit clearer. Okay. Okay, so here's the mix all cooked. What we want to do is let it cool down for a little bit and then add the cheese. So we'll wait for about 5 minutes. So for this to cool down a little bit. Okay, so it's been 5 minutes, and let's go ahead and add some Mexican cheese, or you can put some cheddar cheese. I would say add about a cup to this mix, a cup and a half, and just mix it together really well. And we're done making the stuffing for the empanadas. So now let's start making the empanadas and start stuffing them with this good stuff. Let's make the dough. Here we have about 5 cups of the corn flour, which is this. And what we're going to add to this flour here is 3 1/4 to 4 cups of water, cold water. Add the water. 1, 2, 3 1/4. And let's add a pinch of salt. So let's add a salt. I would say about half a teaspoon of salt. And what we're going to do is we're going to mix this and form this into a dough. Alright, so let's mix this. And then once this is well mixed, you can use your hand and make sure everything is blended all the way. So you don't have to mix this for too long. It forms a dough really quick. So let's mix this a little bit more and we'll see the final product. Alright, there you have it. So there's the dough. I stirred it a little bit with a spatula and then finished off by kneading it with my hands. So we'll cover this with a wet paper towel so it won't dry, and we'll set it aside. So here we have some dough. I pre-rolled some of the dough into about this size, about half of the size of my palm. And what we're going to do is going to use a press, a tortilla press, or any type of press. I have this press here. It's supposed to be a panini press, or what do you call those presses? Not a panini one, but a flatbread. So I'm going to use this as a tortilla press because it's easy and convenient. And notice that I wrapped it up with saran wrap for two reasons. One, so that they won't stick onto the press, and number two, I don't have to wash this later on. So what we're going to do is put this here right close to the end here, not in the center, and then just close this, press it down, okay, and then see, comes off easily, and press it down again until you want it to the size that you want. Okay, and be careful in peeling this off because this dough is really, I guess, really soft. So I got to the size of what I want, and what you want to do is add the filling right in the middle. And I'll try to do this with one hand while I'm holding the camera. Let's see how that works. So here's the filling, and let's add it towards the center of this thing here, this dough. Oh, I think I added too much. There you go. So let's make sure this is right in the center. And what we're going to do is fold this. Oh, it's falling off. Fold this into like that. And then what we're going to do is just press on the edges here. So I need two hands for this. I'll show you the end product here in a little bit. Alright, there you have it. So all I did was press the edges here, and there you have an empanada. And I would set this aside and continue doing this until you're done with all the masa dough here. Here we have several empanadas made, and now we're ready to cook it up in this pan full of hot oil. So what we're going to do is grab one of these empanadas. Be careful, they're delicate, and just throw it in the frying pan. Okay. Careful, don't burn yourself. Try not to burn myself. Okay. So we're going to cook each side for about 3 to 4 minutes, and then turn it. And once it turns golden brown, it is done. We can set it aside. Alright, so we're ready to turn this. Let's turn them carefully. Okay, so let's start with this piece here. Okay, now let this cook for another 3 to 4 minutes, and it'll be done. So the empanadas is done. Let's take this out and set it aside on some paper towels and a plate. It looks really good. Let's see. Alright. So there you have it. We're gonna put this in a plate with lettuce, salsa, and avocado and sour cream, and it's gonna look marvelous. Right, now we have all the empanadas cooked. Earlier I said to use a pound of beef. I lied. I actually used the entire batch of beef, which was about 2 pounds, 2.5 pounds, and it made about 20 empanadas. So here we have some salsa, some lettuce, cheese, avocado, and sour cream. So what we're going to do is get some lettuce here, put it on a plate, get it look all nice and pretty. And then next we're going to grab some empanadas. There you go. And then what we want to do is grab some avocado here. I'm going to be using 2 hands here, so we'll fast forward a little bit. Okay, so there you have it. I scooped some avocado, and now to scoop some sour cream into the mix. And add a little bit of salsa. And sprinkle some cheese on top. And voila, there you have it, folks. Beef empanadas. That looks yummy. I'm starving. Okay, hope you guys enjoyed this. Have a good one.